Welcome to Savepoint, a show where we talk about video game news and topics that you suggest to us in the YouTube comments and on Twitter using the hashtag Savepoint. My name is Ryan Shepard.
I'm Nick Rubio.
And we are terribly sorry that we've gone like 2 weeks without a video. Lots of craziness been going on with work and family and craziness. But we're back. We're back with full force.
A vengeance?
Yeah, all of that.
Are we killing people?
Also, click the tweet link to share our video on Twitter. It helps us out immensely. And
win a game.
yeah, we'll give out a video game to someone at random who shares that click the tweet link. I track it, all that good stuff.
Or
do you want to start?
Or a knitted sweater. Ryan has been knitting.
Start us off, broski.
Rice Hemmings. Don't know
I think it's Reese. Reese Hemmings, he's the one who gives us topics all the time.
I don't remember Reese Hemmings.
That's fucked up.
I don't.
I'm sorry. I remember you.
Copy a segment of our video where we've read something that you've given to us. I don't remember you.
That's messed up.
Do you think first-person GTA is a good idea or complicated and a bit of a bad idea? I think it's a great idea.
I think
it
idea.
Completely changes the thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, from what I've read from a lot of people, I haven't played it yet. I want to wait for PC because I want to play it on PC because I want the mods. But I think, you know, I agree. Where I read some guy, he was talking about how it took him out of the game. He didn't feel like he was Franklin or he was what's his face or Michael or whatever.
Right.
He felt like he was in the game and it was more personal and it made it more visceral. You know what I mean? And I totally agree. I mean, I was watching some like car chases and stuff like that. Crazy.
Yeah. No, and it looks great. That's what I was mostly worried about, was that it wasn't going to look good. You know, it's like when you zoom in too close, you're like, oh, this game has a lot of flaws. But it looks beautiful. I mean, especially on the new consoles. Well, I mean, it's only first person on the new consoles, but it looks great, and the gameplay looks amazing. Especially all the driving and like going off of jumps and stuff.
The shooting got revamped too, and that's always been kind of.
GTA's never had great aim.
Yeah,
you know?
It's kind of a janky feature they always had.
Yeah, I think the first person idea was a really cool way for them to sort of reinvent a game that just came out. What?
You know what I'm not.
A year? Is it even been out a year?
Yeah, it's been out a year.
Time goes by fast.
October last year, I believe. Right?
Time goes by fast.
Okay, so let me tell you one thing that I'm not looking forward to seeing. The first-person strip club.
Yeah.
Horrifying.
Well, wasn't it already first person? I thought the strip club scenes were first person.
I think you are right. I think it did like kind of go into a first person.
Yeah.
Awful. Like when I.
But there are the prostitutes.
No, I'm sorry. When I got, and they can give you BJs for money. You can actually watch it happen. Apparently.
Yeah, but you just see the back of their heads. You know, something.
There's a mission where you're playing Franklin and you get put into a strip club. I've never felt like it's
awkward.
It's awkward, and then like the models on the strippers are not pretty, and it's just like, oh, this is rough.
They're like polygony and jagged.
This is rough.
But yeah, so for the most part, I think it's a really cool idea. I think it's great because most companies will make a port to the new consoles and not really add
just
much.
leave it the same. These guys
they added a whole new perspective to the game. Just goes again to show how awesome Rockstar is. I mean, were you gonna say something?
I hate Rockstar's terrible company.
Oh, okay.
Terrible.
This is Connor McGuire. He says this from the Twitter. Do you believe Wii U sales will continue to grow even more after the release of Super Smash Bros?
I feel like it. I feel like like from what I hear, Wii U sales, and then the GameCube adapter sales. Apparently, people are buying that and putting it on eBay for like double the value.
It's messed up.
Like people want that. It's hotcakes.
They still got some great games coming out, like the new Legend of Zelda. You know how many Wii U's are gonna sell for that? When's that come out?
Or I don't know. They haven't said. I think it's just 2015.
Star Fox, when that comes out.
They haven't said anything about Star Fox.
But it will come out.
They haven't said anything. You don't know. That could have been like Flippy the Toad's game. You don't know.
Yeah, it will happen.
I hated how they did that. How it's just the blurred. He was just playing on the blurred screen. Like, we all know what you're fucking playing.
Yeah, it was messed up because it was clearly something flying through the air.
I don't know how nonchalant he's just sitting there playing, and then he took, oh hi,
like this wasn't planned.
Come on,
it wasn't staged.
And then they just moved on to the new thing. Splatoon looks really good. We all saw that.
I don't know if that's gonna really drive any sales though.
I think it won't. I think it'll keep people with their consoles. Selling them. You know what I mean? It's content that'll keep people playing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So So that I don't know. I think it will keep going.
I think so. I think this was a very good boost for them that they really, really needed.
Mm-hmm.
And I think people are just going to keep buying more and more. Like,
Especially those amiibos too. People are buying those like hotcakes.
Oh, absolutely. I think there's a lot more room for this to go. I don't know what else to really say about it.
I don't know. Are you excited? What do you think that they could bring to the table that would push more sales? I mean, aside from
New Metroid.
New Metroid Prime, but I don't think that's ever gonna happen.
New Metroid. What else would?
Pokemon Coliseum again.
If they could do like a full roam 3D open world Donkey Kong, that would be so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Get on your Rhino, ride around.
Sonic hasn't had a good game in a long time. I even saw an article that kind of made me sad. That was like that was talking about how is Sonic even relevant anymore? And part of me is kind of like, he's just a niche character at this point.
Pretty much.
He's Mr. Game and Watch. He's a Smash.
He suffered from too many mediocre games. Is the sad truth of the matter.
Who let you ball take Sonic away?
Yeah.
That's like what that feels like to me. Like somebody they didn't know what to do with him. And I've read several things about it, and people were saying that like Sonic's biggest problem was the fact that his whole mechanics were based on speed. So like when you play a game, you wouldn't get to enjoy it because the whole object is to go fast.
Yeah.
Sonic, and that like kind of hurt the gameplay because people would try to go back and do different things, and like
it's
too
just
much
not
mishmash.
Fun and slow.
That's the whole thing is that you want to be fast when you're playing Sonic, because if you're not going fast, then you don't feel like you're Sonic. Mm-hmm. That's what Sonic is. It just kind of felt like what they did with Spyro and the Skylanders. Like they kind of tried mishmashing a whole bunch of like other game concepts, and it took away from the original like what made Spyro. Mm-hmm.
I honestly think all you really have to do is make a fun multiplayer Sonic game. That's all people want. Put it online. People can race each other. Keep it interesting. Make some cool maps.
Mario Kart.
That's all you need. That's all you need. Yeah.
Why is Mario Kart?
Mario Kart for Sonic.
Is Mario Kart? Well, they had that Sonic All Stars racing, that like stupid. Like, why is Sonic in a car? He can fucking run this.
I don't know why they do those things. Everyone he knows is fast.
Except, is Knuckles fast?
Knuckles is fast. He's just not as fast, but he can still go pretty quick.
Tails isn't very fast. Tails is kind of slow.
So I think we're going to go to a short break here before we go on to the last topic of the day. Tell us what your favorite color is in the comments while you're there. You may or may not get.
What was your favorite Sonic game? Like, what was the last good Sonic game?
Let us know in those comments.
I don't know what the last
but we'll be right back after this.
And welcome back. We've managed to play every Sonic game that has existed in the time that it took you to may or may not watch that commercial.
Turns out it's Sonic Pinball was the best Sonic game.
Mm-hmm. Who would have thought?
Yeah, who would have thought?
Big Fry, good old Big Fry TV.
Big Fry
on the Twitters. What is your opinion on the awful Halo Master Chief Collection? I almost forgot what that was. Launch, and what is your initial reaction to the Halo 5 gameplay? I haven't seen any of the Halo 5 gameplay.
Oh, I saw some of what it should look like. I don't know if it was real gameplay. They say it was. You didn't see the video where they showed like the multiplayer gameplay?
I saw the video that they did for E3.
No, there was a newer one.
There's a newer one. I didn't see that one.
It actually looks really awesome. It looks like what you expect Halo. It looks even faster paced. Like it looks like they took some of the Call of Duty pacing, but in a good way. It was very quick. The aiming looked really tight. Looked really nice. They showed the Magnum. The Magnum looked really good. I really liked the way that it looked. And I liked the way it fired also.
Those impulse.
Yeah. So, I mean, it looks really cool from what we've seen. I mean, it's probably going to be amazing. What's there to say besides that?
As far as the Master Chief matchmaking collection, the whatever.
Oh yeah,
that nightmare. Because apparently it's still bad. Like I have the game. I've stayed away from the matchmaking just because I tried to play it one night and I spent so long in a queue waiting to get matched up with other people that I just gave the hell up. I didn't care. Like I was like, I'm gonna go back to playing the campaign because I don't care. Like this is. I'd rather enjoy the $60 I spent and enjoy the nice graphics and enjoy seeing the work they put in rather than sitting around not doing anything. Because it is awful and it's terrible that a company.
It seems like everyone has terrible launches. Like Ubisoft, terrible.
Far Cry wasn't terrible. I didn't hear too many terrible things about Far Cry. PC had some problems, but we all know PC. We always have problems.
Or it seems like anything that's very online heavy lately has been having awful launches. Like for instance, Warlords of Draenor came out for World of Warcraft. Terrible queues for quite a long time.
And then the lag, and then people not being able to quest, and it was bad. It was a bad time.
I mean, it's leveled out. It's pretty good now, but I mean, that first week, terrible.
Yeah,
Miserable.
so bad they gave 5 days away, and that's not something Blizzard does.
Yeah. So
It's not
I
something
mean,
Blizzard
I don't
does.
know if it's something that I would. I don't know. Microsoft is a very big company, so it's hard to excuse them having this, especially when it's something that they knew would be the most coveted thing when it came out.
Of
So,
this year, yes.
Yeah, so
For
they
Xbox season.
they dropped the ball with that. I definitely think, especially considering all the glitches that people have been seeing in the online and everything.
I haven't seen anything about the glitches. As far as I know, the like people hacking and stuff like that, or just like the glitches that stay with the engine. Because they kept the original engine, so all the glitches that like the double shot.
No, but I mean like there were like different glitches like outside of that, like the matchmaking, like it would pair 6 people up with 4.
Okay, see
and
that
stuff like that.
that's what I thought you meant, like in game.
No,
stuff.
not
Yeah,
in game.
yeah,
Just
okay.
just the mechanics of run.
6 out of 4. That sounds like a fun game. That's hard mode. That makes you a better person. Makes you play better.
But let us know what you think. What do you think was the most disappointing launch this year as far as games go? What do you think is going on with game companies? Why are these launches so disappointing?
I just think they're so rushed. Honestly, is my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I feel like they don't give so much time to practice and do their things and test and stuff to properly do it. They just want to push up the door because they know they're going to get money. You know what I mean? That's what they're hoping for. That's why they push. That's why Assassin's Creed put that fucking embargo on their goddamn game.
Yeah.
That was an awful thing. No, let's wait a couple of days before you can put out your reviews. We don't want people to find out how shit a game this is before they spend all their money on it. Because there are people that, because to be honest, I was excited for it. You know, I mean, I was like, look at this French Revolution. It looks awesome, multiplayer. Yeah, why not? Turns out the game's awful, boring, and bland.
Yeah.
You know? Like, why?
What's going on?
Apparently Rogue was better. The Xbox PS3 game was a better game than the next-gen, like, showcase that they touted. You know, and that's why
one of the biggest pillars of gaming right now is Assassin's Creed.
Like, I was shocked and I was terrified for Far Cry, because I love Far Cry. I thought the Far Cry games were great. You know, I mean, bar the janky, mechanics like malaria as your focus point. Like, that always killed me in Far Cry 2.
I don't know. But let us know what you think in those comments. Of course, share that click to tweet link, like the video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and as always, we will see you next time.